Okay, so I'm just going to take my protractor. Remember, we put it on that vertex, and then we put the line at 0 degrees here. I'd say that that one is pretty close to 55 degrees. Almost right on the line. So I'd say that this one's about 55 degrees. Okay. Okay. Here below, it says use a protractor and draw a 48-degree angle in the space. So this time it did not say to construct a congruent angle. They just said draw an angle, right? So in this particular case, we will want to use this. We're going to start with our bottom ray. So I'm going to give myself a point and take my straight edge and draw a ray. And then I'm going to take my protractor, put it right here at that vertex, and then put that at 0, and come put myself a point at about 48 degrees. So I'd say that that would be around this spot here. If you measure through the crease, so if you look through here, that would be about 48. So I put myself a little point there. And then I'm just going to take my straight edge and connect those 2 points. Okay, so this should be approximately 48 degrees. Okay, then example number 7 says construct a segment whose length is AB plus CD. So it should be the length of this with this added on. So remember, our rules for that, where we start with some free points. I'm listing AB first, so I'm going to call this point A prime. And then remember, we take our ruler and we draw a segment that's much longer than we're going to need it to be. Draw myself a really long segment here. Okay. Then remember, we take our compass, and it said we start with the length AB. So I put my pointed end on A and my pencil end on B, the original segment. Stand it up and draw yourself a small arc through that point B down there. And keeping it the same width, you pick it up, come down here, and give yourself an arc at the same spot. So I'm going to call this point B prime. And then it said to add the length of CD onto that. So now I go measure CD. So I put my pointed end on C and my pencil end on D. Stand it up. And make myself that mark there. Pick up my compass, come down here, and make that same mark. I'm going to call this point D prime. Give it just a second, it'll pop back up. There it goes. So this will be D prime. You can also rename this C prime if you want. It's representing that point C. That would be what we need. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out to me, guys. All right, I am going to bring that by your review. You still got, actually 10 minutes. I was thinking ahead a second ago. So we've got 10 minutes for you to start on that 1.8 assignment. You'll finish it tomorrow in class, plus you'll have this review that you can work on tomorrow in class. But none of it is homework tonight.
if you like, okay, so I turned, like, I had an assignment and I did it, and then I forgot to turn it in and to turn it in on the Schoology, but I didn't edit it or anything, like, after the due date, and I sent you an email and I said, like, I'm so sorry and everything, and then I showed you the fact that, like, the history and everything, of me not editing it. Would you give me credit for it, or would you like?
We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to take late work. That is the school's policy. Usually at the beginning of the year, I'm willing to give somebody like a 7 or stuff like that if they just really forget to turn it in or they forget their assignment at home. Usually I'll do that at the beginning of the year. But then once we get into things, that is the school policy. So if you had a teacher that did that, they were following the school rule that we're not supposed to accept late.
But she just said it was missing and was stressing about it.
Maybe, did you send her an email, but you haven't talked to her in person yet?
Yeah.
I'll talk to them in person today. And just tell them, what can ask them, can I even do it first? I'll come back in during mega lunch and redo it if I need to in front of you, just offer something. Okay. If you're willing.